Hello and welcome to a new reading. I wonder what kind of messages do you need to hear today? Let's see. What is the message you need to hear today? You got the Page of Swords. Wow. And you got the King of Cups. I think you have learned something about, could be your circumstances, or it could be your inner world, what you absorb of other people's emotions. With the King of Cups here, you become more clear of what you need to put your attention to. I believe that you realize that because you have some energies around you that drain your energy, and you want to take that back with the King of Cups here. And you have maybe even learned some truth about the situation you are in right now. And that means that you need to withdraw your attention from other people's situations, just to take care of yourself and just to have more energy to do the things you need to do. Let's have more information. Quite an important message there, because it's so important that we fill our own cup before we try to participate with other people and take care of them and to be a resource to others. You need to take care of yourself first. Four of Cups. You feel the need of more stability, to feeling more secure in your own situation. And this could even be that something had happened within your home space that needs your attention. That's why you need to focus on what is important for you, because the four is often about the home space. What's going on in your home? This could even mean that you are not quite feeling as safe as you should. And it doesn't mean that you have something dangerous around you. It's just that it could bring in some worries. It could be something that you didn't expect to happen with your family. It could be something that you need to take care of right now. But most of all, I feel that with the King of Cups, you need to be the strong one here. But to do that, you need to meet your own needs first. Let's see. The Page of Pentacles. Another page. You know, the pages are about the lessons we learned. And when we have that around Pentacles, it could be as simple as the washing machine went bad, and then you had some car issues that went bad, and just all the bills coming up at once, and you quite don't know how to react on that. Because I feel this is so basically, this is not something huge happening in your community, or this isn't in your home. Things are just adding up in some way that is not quite positive. But the beauty of the pages is that we learn how to handle it. And you got the King of Cups here telling you that you will find a solution. And I think because the Cups energy is about our emotions. If we just jump into all the worries and the worst case scenario about this, it wouldn't resolve anything. So you need to find that balance within, where you realize how strong you really are, and use your knowledge. Remember, the pages have learned you a lot and you know how to handle this. I want more information about this. Quite an interesting reading today, I would say. Let's see. And I think if you are working on your shadow side and you're trying to find a better way of living and you have done so much and you haven't quite yet seen the result of that, and suddenly everything is piling up and going wrong for you, I feel that is a test from the universe. How are you going to handle this? What will you do right now? And that could be just seconds before the breakthrough is coming. Well, let's see. We have more information about this. The Five of Wands. Someone wants you to fight you about this. Maybe they don't even agree how you are handling things. But it feels like an argument about something here. Can we have more information about this? And if this is a relationship going wrong, I send you the biggest hug, because that is challenging. Seven of Swords. Yeah. The Seven of Swords is you realize you have to walk away from this. You have to choose your battles, basically. Because I feel there are some people involved that are very strong, and you can't always have it your way, but choose your battles wisely. Because I feel this is a conflict within a family. It could be extended family, it could be, or just in your household. Well, we all meet those challenges sometimes, but you got the King of Cups. I came back to that time after time because it's so important. You are stronger than you think, and you don't need to be right all the time. Sometimes you can just leave the battle as it is, because those people involved will take care of it, and you don't need to be involved in it. But I want more advice about how you should handle this. I want more advice for the viewer, how to handle this situation. The Hanged Man, look at that. Can you see this situation from the other part's point of view? Or is it hard to do that? Because that is the clear advice here. Some battles you win and some you lose, and some you just have to walk away from. But most of all, I think you need to just see from the other side, get an overview over the situation. It feels very familiar, like family-oriented situation. It could be your kids, my kids, that kind of situation. Can we have more information about how this situation should be handled by the viewer? Look at that. The Seven of Wands. Because the Seven of Wands is about standing your ground, but at the same time, it could only be that you need clear boundaries around you. Sorry. Maybe you need to step away from this. Maybe you just need to say that this is not my situation to solve in any way. But have boundaries. Don't let them overstep your boundaries at any cost. That is not the advice here. You should have boundaries. You should try to see the other side of this situation. And if you can't do anything, just put it to rest. Okay. But then I want to know, what is it that you have to look forward to right now? What is it that the viewer has? We need some positivity here. What is it that the viewer has to look forward to here? The Lovers. Wow. Look at that. I think that whatever way you handle this, and if you are able to see the other side of this situation, and stand your ground, put out your boundaries, and let your needs be known. It doesn't mean that you will get it your way, but by the end of the day, it will be a very loving choice to make, because I feel it strengthens the bond in your family. You will be the mature one. Make the mature choice here. And there you got the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. I feel that you will feel very abundant after this, and I see it is the Pentacles here, but at the same time, abundance is so much more, because I believe that you are handling this situation in such a way that you will feel very rich, and that can come from the way you handle it, just putting out love in the situation. You know, love is never wasted. Never. Even if people hurt you, send them love. If people are stepping over your boundaries, treating you like trash, send them love. And it doesn't mean that you have to step out to their house, knock on the door and let them know I love you still. No. Do that in your mind. They don't have to know that, because they still know that they did you wrong, but at the same time, if you can be the better person, that will pay off for you. And I like that energy. Love is never wrong. Not at all. So, that was the messages I had for you today. I hope it resonates. And I will see you next time. Bye.